This is a Copal AM/FM digital solid state clock radio, model RD150. It's a flip clock. The tiles aren't flipping, though the alarm's working and the radio works. So we'll take it to pieces and find out why the tiles aren't flipping. First, we'll remove the base by removing these screws. We'll use a Phillips head screwdriver. Take the screw out with a pair of tweezers. Next one. Right, it's another 3 screws to go. Right, I've removed the other 3 screws. Now we'll remove the knobs. These ones slide off. And got him. Now the tuning knob. Pull straight off. Time set and the time adjust knobs. Tight. The sleep knob just slides out with a little bit of help, being careful not to damage the face of the clock. And the time adjust knobs. They are tight. They're all off now. Turn it over again. Next we'll remove the earphone plug. We'll get a start on it with a pair of parallel draw pliers so we don't damage the thread. Should now slide off relatively easily. There we go. That will allow us to remove that part of the radio case. Undo that screw. We can now pull that piece out and remove it a little bit tight and lift it up from the back, and there we have it. We remove the case and we can have a look at what we've got. We remove those 4 screws there. We'll be able to take the flip clock mechanism out. So we'll get that done. To make it easier to remove the clock mechanism, we'll take the front off by removing these 2 screws. Grab that gun, put him aside, and the front will slide straight off. Put that aside. Now we'll now remove these 4 screws completely, and the top one. Right, there we go. Now we'll take that out to there. Right, that's our clock movement there. We're going to remove the motor, which is this part here. We'll put in some isopropyl alcohol to clean it and see if that'll loosen up so that it will be able to drive the tiles and the bottom one. That out, make it easier. Take the top one off. Right, now they've all been removed. Now remove the housing off the top and then remove the motor, being careful because it has a gear on it that meshes with the rest of the plastic teeth on the clock. And we'll undo that one there, and that holds that in place. Alright. There's our clock motor. We'll put it in isopropyl alcohol to dissolve any gunk that's in there. Then we'll put it back in and check the movement again. First, I'll brush some of this dust and stuff off it. Seriously dusty in there. Right, now we'll put in some isopropyl alcohol. That should be about enough. We'll drop the motor in. Swizzle it round a little bit. Leave that there for 3 or 4 minutes. Then we'll come back and check and see if it's loosened up. Right, let's remove the motor from the alcohol. Put on this bit of rag. Remove that. And shake out some of the alcohol we've had in there. That's turning a bit more freely. Now we'll dry off any excess alcohol that's still in the motor with a hairdryer on low speed. That'll do for the moment. See if we've got any more alcohol in there. One final burst. Moving the hairdryer around so that the motor doesn't get too hot. That's spinning very freely now. Hopefully we'll have the tiles moving in no time. Right, let's reassemble that. The motor. Up onto those 3 posts. There we go. Now, we'll put the cover on. Then one of the nuts at the top first. Get it square. Down it goes. Second one. Wind it down. Tighten them up a little bit. to hold it in place. It's a 5.5 mils spanner I'm using. Now, put the clip on, hold that wire, then the next nut, tighten that down. Done. Now lock that bit of wire back into there again, then up to the top, tighten these nuts, almost, there we go. Now, that wire back over there, tie that down, and we're ready to put the motor back onto the chassis. That goes there, that will go on there. Right, now we have to align those holes. Right, that's a bit of a bite in it. Now, next one. Then we'll tighten them all up. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the fourth one. Put that back over there. Connected the power. The lights are on. The second wheel is turning. It's currently 224. It should drop very soon. There we go. Alright. Disconnect the power. Disconnected the power. Before we put the clock back together again, I'll clean the face of the unit with some shellite, and then we'll rub it down with some methylated spirits to remove any finger marks. Now I'll clean down inside here with a cotton bud. You can see it's removing dust and fluff from in there. You see the fluff on it there. Right, that looks better. Now we'll run over the outside into the corners. With a cotton bud. Get that clean up. Down under there. Get rid of the fluff in there and down along the bottom. It's looking heaps better already. Down there, scrub that out. Down the centre. Alright, now we'll put some metho on the clear plastic. and remove the last of our fingerprints. Now, a little bit of metho on a rag. We'll clean inside. Remove the dust. We'll dry it. Then we'll do the outside. Right. Okay, that's looking pretty clean, other than the little scratch on there that we can't take out because it's inside. Now we'll put the front on the clock. First up, we'll put the earphone jack in. Okay, that's on. Get that over there. Alright, your damn side shiny already. Right, put the front on now. Clips over there. Turn that over. Start screwing that together. First one we'll put there. Then our Phillips head screws once again. Right, that's all the screws back in the case. Now we can put the knobs back on. First our sleep knob. Then our time set and time adjust knob. That's the square face. So that goes there. Now time set over the top. Done. Tuning knob. Right. Now sliders. Scotty, do. Three. And our alarm on off. Goes there. Alright. They're on, they're on. That's done.